Hey everybody, welcome back. This is yet another thrift store find. This is just some little, grab bag of a computer. I paid $5 for it, and I don't know what it has. And I saw it sitting there. There were two of them. This one looked better, honestly. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and take a look and see what I got. So up front up here we have a DVD-ROM drive, which is kind of nice. Some optical bays, some floppy bays, or 3.5 inch. A Sapphire sticker down there, which is rather intriguing. Headphone, microphone, and 2 USB ports. That's all I really know about this machine. Turning around back, we have a exhaust fan, no power supply. Hold on. PS2 serial, no onboard video. Parallel, 4 USB 2s, I'm assuming. Your onboard 5.1 channel audio, as well as a Ethernet. Moving on down, we have VGA, S-Video, DVI, and a Ethernet card of some make and model down there. It's a fairly wide case. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a little bit, or it's just about as wide as my Phantom 530. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull the screws off this case, and we're going to bust it open and see what it has. Alright, so without further ado, you guys are seeing it first, Alright. Okay, so let's see what we have here. This is pretty interesting looking. Wow, it's a PCI Express video card actually. That's rather cool. Is that floppy or is that IDE? That's a pretty long floppy. Down there we have Ethernet card. We have 4 SATAs. Is that little fan probably seized up? Sort of. It's not too bad, but of course it's not super free. We have a Cooler Master CPU cooler, a Cooler Master Silent CPU cooler. This board's really dirty, wow. This fan was never even plugged in. Actually, yeah, it probably was, just straight up there, but since it doesn't have a power supply, the world shall never know. One thing I'm going to do is I have a power supply that'll work in this machine laying around, and I kinda am tempted to plug it in and see what she does. I don't know what CPU it is, I don't know what video card it is. All I know is that we have a 40 gig Seagate 7200.7 hard drive, some Elite Group HT2000 motherboard, USB 2.0 it says evidently. Is the video card fan seized up? No, actually, the video card fan is not. God, the whole motherboard's coming out with the RAM. How much RAM has she got? Wow! Alright, check that out. 2 1 gig sticks of DDR PC 3200. Alright, awesome. 2 gigs of RAM for $5, not bad whatsoever. These machines are usually either really, really cool or they're really, really crappy. A lot of times I find cool stuff at our thrift store, but a lot of the time also I find crap that I regret buying. That really makes me feel stupid. But, like, sometimes, hey, you usually find a little jackpot. Now, while this is obviously nothing insane or whatnot, it's still, it's fairly nice. We've got a, like I said, a PCI Express video card, I don't know, it looks like, that's 939, so AM1, if you guys are familiar with that inside joke. I know it's not a socket, or it is now actually, but it's an inside joke, Elmo 3, if you're watching, you'll get it. Brand new these fans, it's a little exhaust. Man, I don't even know. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get a monitor, a power supply, and we're going to see what she does. So I just threw in a really, really whatever little Bell power supply. It's 300 watts. It came out of an old Dell. I wired it up, and it has SATA. It doesn't have IDE or a Molex. I can't tell if the fans or anything work, but it has enough just to power the core components. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what this piece of crap does. Okay, guys, so we're about to turn this thing on for the first time. It's revving up. It's a decent sign. Getting any signal. Yes, sir, we are. Alright. This is an Athlon 3000. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the whole Athlon. Well, let's see what we can do. See if you can overclock it or any in this. Yeah, you can. That's decent, I guess. Yeah, I'm using a terrible VGA cable. You know what? Let me swap this out real fast. I'll be right back. Okay, this is all I could find. It works, sort of, I think. Let's see. I couldn't find a VGA cable. All I could find is this nice old IBM monitor. So let's see what it does. Boot. Oh my gosh, it is. Windows 2000? What? With 2 gigs of RAM? Why? Why? I'm gonna ask this again. Why? Why would you do that? I am sort of in shock right now, actually. I expected this thing to have like Vista or something on it, not 2000. Albeit this machine isn't necessarily unfit for 2000, it's just... It'd make a good XP box. But it has a PCI Express video card, so why would you even think about running 2K on here? People. Please don't have anything terrible that I'm going to have to censor out on you, please, computer. Oh god. Fingers crossed. Alright, let's see. TeamSpeak. Oh wow, Warcraft. Huntsville. Cake Mania. This is kind of cool. Do we have a mouse? No, we do not. Goodness. The keyboard work? Of course not. I don't think it likes the front panel. Let's see if we can use it on the back I/O. Probably not. Because goodness gracious knows what type of USB chipset this old junk uses. This is probably the worst part about this, just waiting for it to install the dang keyboard drivers. Oh, wait, here we go. Alright, so we have a mouse. We in fact have a mouse. So let's see what kind of programs they add on here. Jeez, do they have enough freaking games? Warcraft 2. Pogo. So it's probably just some little kid liking to play his old games. Let's see what... So we had Google. Let's see when it was last updated. Oh my, 2010. History. What the heck? Okay then, Evan. To the history, I think it's Control H, yeah. Alright, well, I mean, he's smart enough. He cleared his history. Let's see if he left any of his documents on here. Past Crat. Mushroom Pie. My pictures. My music. Unknown artist. 2007. I don't know what these are. 8 megs. It was something fairly big. That's ridiculous. I don't know why you would I mean, it's not necessarily a high-spec machine by any means, but I don't know why you would use 2K on it. Oh my goodness, did it log me in on his account? Nah. What does Warcraft 2 do? Ah, he needs a CD. Oh wait, he didn't empty his recycle bin. Let's see what he left. Miscellaneous wrestling. Raw. Alright, whatever. It's a decent enough old machine. Now let's go ahead and take it back up on the table and pull out the video card and see what it is. Alright, well, that's good enough, I suppose. I'm just going to pull out the motherboard and pull out the parts and just scrap the rest, because honestly, none of this stuff's, or the case, I'm going to throw the case away because, well, the case is just really cheap and generic and just overall pretty crappy, so, you know, I don't have any shame in throwing it away. I don't need it, and I already have way too many cases. If you guys could see behind the case right here, you guys would understand what I'm talking about. Let's get rid of the SATA. Throw that up in my basket. Made it, son. What up? This case has a really weird like mechanism in the back. To get out to the back of the, or to get the cards out, you have two regular Phillips screws. And I hate these because they're super cheesy. Look. They're even better when they work right. So obviously this one doesn't. Oh, there we go. Okay, whatever. God, that's so cheesy. Goodness gracious, come out of there. You stupid, crappy case. Let go. Oh, yeah. Alright, so it is a Sapphire video card. This is probably some little pre-built machine. Not a bad little card. Whatever. It's a... Alright, check that out. X600 Pro, 256 meg. Alright, well... It's nothing insane, but you know what? It'll work. I'll take it for $5. The RAM. Definitely will take that for $5. That would be nice to max out like a 2400 or something. If it works, I'll use it. The Athlon, it's really not worth anything, but I can't bring myself to throw it away. Hey, it's a Linksys. Gigabit Ethernet at least. I don't know why they had that in there. I already had onboard internet, or Ethernet. Let's see what brand it is. And it's a Marvell, that's probably why. Yeah, it was probably done by a company because they have the CD audio, and I don't know if anybody that actually did that. Oh God. Oh no, look at that. Ugh. The USB headers are an actual little prongs. Do you know how much of a pain in the butt that would be to plug back in? Why in God's green earth would you do that? ECS, why you do this? Looks like they thought about sticking a another IDE channel down in there, but didn't do it for whatever reason. This case looks like it was not even made for this board because they didn't put the standoffs over there. So this is literally how the board's been sitting this entire time. Look. So I'm actually more shocked that it does work because the board has some major flex to it that I noticed when I was putting in the power supply. I'll show that to you guys. God, the screws aren't even tight. They're literally just like there. Like I don't even have to apply any torque. They pretty much just fall out. Ah, come on. Come on out of there. I'm gonna needle those pliers when I need them. Probably. Oh, hey! Look at that. They're actually there to be found for once. You guys should be as shocked as I am if you knew how badly organized I was. If you're one of my friends from, well, wherever, or especially Ryan, since you've been to my house, don't comment. Don't comment on the disorder of my shack. Text. Who was that? My girlfriend. Shout out to you, lady, by the way. I'm going to turn the case a little bit more that way so we can get some light. This stupid freaking... Ah. There we go. Okay, now, okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. Do you see the bowage in that board? But it seems, hold on. Yeah, it doesn't bow up as much whenever I let the cooler, or whenever I release the cooler. That's weird. Since I don't really have a use for this board, I kind of have an idea. Part of me wants to take out the CPU, and probably that little tiny fan on top of the chipset, and the CMOS battery, and wash the board. Granted, I have seen UXW Bill do this. All he does is run some water on it, and it still works. So you know what? Since I'm about to run and get a shower anyway, I believe that would add some excitement to such a non-eventful video. Oh my, the chipset. This is a Inforce 4. These are notorious for failing, but yeah, anyway, whatever. So I think I'm just going to clean this board out, and it'll probably work okay. We have two PCI Express X1s, X16, and 3 PCIs right there, so I don't know. We'll see what I can do with this board. I might find a project for it. An XP machine would be really cool with this build, or even like the guy did before this, 2000. So yeah, there's a better look at the cooler for anybody who is curious. Here's something on it. Whatever. So yeah, there's a better look at the board. If anybody's curious, it's a HT200. I believe. I don't see any more brand. But there you go. That's the board, guys. That's what was in this build. Not very much, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and check back on my channel, because I do have some more like this. A few, granted, but some. And yeah, just go ahead and subscribe, and there will most likely be more like this coming up in the future, the very soon future, because I'm getting a server probably tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you all for watching, like I said, and I'll see you all in the next video.